What if part of your health risk isn't something you feel, isn't something you see, and isn't something you've ever been told to care about? Not your weight, not your diet, not your fitness, just the way your blood interacts with the world. Most people only learn their blood type when they donate blood, get pregnant, or end up in hospital. Until then, it's just a letter on a form. But biology doesn't treat it that casually. Your blood type doesn't decide who you are. It doesn't predict your personality. It doesn't control your future. But it can quietly influence how your body responds to infections, how easily your blood clots, and how much margin for error you have when things go wrong. And the dangerous part is this: you usually won't notice any of it until you no longer have time to choose. Part 1. Why some illnesses don't hit everyone the same. Most people assume infections are random. You either get sick or you don't. Bad luck. Good immunity. But many microbes don't work that way. They attach, they bind, they look for specific molecular handles on your cells. And your blood type helps shape what those handles look like. That's why certain stomach bacteria, gut viruses, and even historical diseases show patterns that line up with blood groups, not guarantees. Patterns. For example, some people are simply more biologically welcoming to certain pathogens at the cellular level. This doesn't mean they are weaker. It means the interaction is easier. The body still fights back, but the first step happens faster. And because this process is silent, most people never realize why they seem to get certain illnesses more often than others. They blame stress. They blame food. They blame age. Rarely biology. Retention peak. The paradox no one talks about. Here's the paradox. The same biological traits that helped humans survive thousands of years ago can quietly work against us in the modern world. Traits that once made infections survivable, or bleeding less deadly, or immunity more aggressive can become liabilities when life is sedentary, food is constant, and stress never switches off. Your blood type isn't outdated. The environment is. Part 2. The clotting problem that doesn't announce itself. Let's talk about something far more relevant to modern Australia. Blood clots, heart attacks, strokes, pulmonary embolism. These don't usually come from drama. They come from quiet buildup. Research consistently shows that people with non-O blood types tend to have higher baseline levels of certain clotting proteins. This does not mean a clot is inevitable. It means the background setting is different. When that setting meets dehydration, long flights, smoking, hormone changes, surgery, or prolonged sitting, risk stacks. And here's the dangerous part. Clot risk rarely hurts before it becomes urgent. There is no warm-up, no warning siren. One day, everything is normal. The next day, decisions are being made for you. This is where knowledge matters. Not fear, awareness. Part 3. The brain question. You may have heard claims linking blood type to memory problems or cognitive decline. Here's the grounded truth. Some studies have found associations between certain blood groups and higher rates of cognitive impairment in specific populations. Other large studies have found no meaningful connection. So what does science actually say? It says this: blood type may contribute slightly to risk in some contexts, but it is never the main driver. The strongest influences on long-term brain health are still painfully boring. Blood pressure control, blood sugar stability, movement, sleep, hearing health, social connection. Blood type is background noise compared to those signals, which is why obsessing over it is a distraction, and ignoring everything else is the real danger. Part 4. Rarity and the loss of margin. Now, let's talk about something people never think about until they need it: compatibility. Some blood types are common. Some are rare. If your type is rare, your margin for error is smaller, not in daily life, but in emergencies, in trauma, in surgery, in childbirth. This doesn't mean panic. It means preparation. Knowing your blood type doesn't make you fragile. It removes one unknown when time is short. And in healthcare, Unknowns are what steal autonomy first. The real health message. Autonomy. This video is not about labeling yourself. It's about staying in control for as long as possible. Because modern health rarely fails suddenly. It erodes quietly. And when the body loses flexibility, decisions shift outward. Appointments, protocols, systems. The goal of understanding biology isn't optimization. It's independence. Closing. What to do with this information? So here's the grounded takeaway. Know your blood type. Not to define yourself, but to remove one blind spot, pay attention to the risks that don't hurt yet. Because those are the ones that cost the most later. And if you're eligible, consider donating blood. It's one of the few health actions that doesn't just protect you, it protects everyone. If this video helped you see your biology differently, subscribe for more calm, evidence-based explanations. No hype, no fear. Just the quiet rules your body has been following all along.